This episode of On the Limb with Nature's Voice Game Calls is brought to you by Apparition Scents, an outdoor and sporting goods company based in Villanor, Pennsylvania. All of their scents developed and hand bottled with strict attention being paid to every detail. Contact them today at 724-998-7646 or check them out at apparitionsense.com. 100% lethal or your money back guaranteed. Get a hold of them today at 724-998-7646 or check them out at apparitionsense.com.
Folks, welcome to another episode of On the Limb podcast with Nature's Voice Game Calls, where deer camp becomes a reality for every listener. Join us as we talk God, family, country, and everything outdoors. Kick back, relax, and have a listen. Now, here's your host and co-host, Mike and Dan.
All right, guys. Well, we are podcasting live here. I'm reading off my phone. I'm not used to this.
Right? It's different.
We've actually got a computer guy over here. Thank you, John, for coming out and helping. Man, we sure appreciate it. This is your first time out with us.
Yeah, that's right.
And I think it's going to be awesome. So, guys, we are podcasting live here from FIFE Street Brewing Company in Charleston, West Virginia. We've just finished up with the West Virginia Hunting and Fishing Show. This is the 38th annual West Virginia Hunting and Fishing Show. And we've got a lot of snow coming in this weekend.
Supposedly.
So it was a busy day today.
Yeah, it was.
So not as busy as, Fridays in past. But, we had a good day.
Yeah, we did.
So that West Virginia Hunting and Fishing Show is at the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center. They used to call it the Civic Center.
Center, yeah. It's hard not to say that.
I know. I'm so used to saying
as the
Civic Center. But anyways, so this evening we've got Hunt Chef coming in. He'll be here in just a little bit.
Yeah.
We've got Matt Kearns on right now. We're going to be talking to him here in a little bit. But first, Dan's going to tell us a little bit about the West Virginia Hunting and Fishing Show and talk about some of our promo codes.
Yeah, absolutely. So the West Virginia Hunting and Fishing Show, it's 100% volunteer based. It's a 2026 show schedule. It's Friday, January 23rd, noon to 9, which already passed, but it's over for the day. Saturday it's going to be from 9 to 9, and Sunday from 10 to 5. Guys, check out troutroutes.com. You can use promo code Nature26 and get 3 months membership for free. You can also go to onX Maps and use that same code if you're not into the trout fishing. If you're into more of the hunting side of things, you can use that code and you'll get your 3 months subscription for free there. Trout Routes is one of our great partners. You can find new waters, new places to fish, new access points. It's available on both your Android and Apple stores, so check them out too. If you haven't checked them out, definitely check them out. Also, be sure to head over to our Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcast for all of our past and present episodes.
Yeah, so I forgot to mention, but tonight's Pint Night here at FIFE Street Brewing Company is brought to you by
onX Maps.
onX Maps.
Yes, sir.
So Backcountry Hunters and Anglers hosts it here, and then onX Maps is the partner pretty much.
What is it? Is this the fourth year you guys have done this now? Or
Fourth year, yeah.
Fourth year?
Fourth year, okay.
This is our third year doing it with them. In partnership with them, but it's their fourth year all in.
Yep.
So it's a great time.
Oh, it's a great time to get
you can
people
hear the
out.
live music. Everybody's out just enjoying themselves, having a great time. It's a blast out here. Downtown Charleston at night, it can get fun.
It can.
Yeah.
So without further ado, please welcome Matt Kearns. And he is not the chairman, but he is on the board.
That's right.
Definitely not the chairman.
Yeah, that's right. So this is your third time on the show, correct?
Yeah, this is great. I always look forward to seeing you guys.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Mike's helping.
I'm just going to lift that up there a little bit for you.
Mike's don't worry, Mike's adjusting the mic.
I'm just adjusting the
You got to
mic.
keep your phone up so you know your talking points, Boothie.
My phone goes dead. I'm just going to talk.
Well, just talk then. So tell us a little bit about things that's happened since last year, since we talked to you, the new things that West Virginia's going through or anything like that, or membership-wise.
Absolutely, yes. So I want to give a shout out to onX again.
Yeah.
They are also, as you mentioned, sponsors of the Pint Night. Anyone who renews their membership or new members this evening can get a 1-year membership free from onX. So we appreciate
nice.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
sign
kind
up.
of blows
That's good.
kind of blows us out of the water a little bit there with our 3 months, right?
Pays
But,
for itself.
Hey, you get your 1 year, then you can back up and get your 3 months right behind it.
There you
So,
go.
hey, there you go.
No,
Double
that's
dip.
awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
so
They've always been a great partner sponsoring Pint Nights.
yeah. So tell us, do you know about the Trout Routes app? Have you used it before? Are you a trout fisherman?
I'm a bad trout fisherman. I'm not much of a trout fisherman.
All right.
Don't worry, Dan's pretty bad too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that, Dave.
Oh, dang.
I lose a lot of lures trout fishing.
I mean, I'm pretty sure John can attest. I did catch trout while we was fishing last time.
At a
He did.
hatchery.
No. Says the guy that used to guide on a hatchery.
Yeah. You were the type of people I was guiding.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the first time I was ever on a hatchery. Oh, Lord.
All right, Matt. So tell us a little bit about what BHA does.
Yeah, so BHA is the voice for our public wildlands and wildlife. The big news right now is, the state legislative session is going on, and that's one of the big things that we keep an eye on. I got a legislative tracker. We're just trying to see all the things that impact, hunting and fishing and public lands in West Virginia. And the biggest news is since we talked last time, we've been pretty successful hosting what we call the Capitol Conservation Day. And, we realized there was a gap in, all these other advocacy groups, get people at the Capitol to kind of, wave the flag, show the numbers, flex the muscles a little bit. And we realized that sportsmen didn't have that. So we've got a lot of great partners across the state: Deer Association, Turkey, Trout Unlimited, Congressional Sportsmen's Foundation. I'm forgetting everybody. Turkeys for Tomorrow, Trapper Association, Bear Hunter Association. And we just said, hey, let's get together and go to the Capitol and, talk about how hunting licenses, support conservation funding. Let's make sure that, people know about public lands access.
Yeah, so the Hunter Nation thing's kind of new with you guys. We had Chuck Paddock on.
Okay, yeah.
And he talked a lot about how Hunter Nation is teaming up with you guys and what they're doing to kind of change the way that works.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you make sure that our voices are heard and we're at the Capitol and,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what's some of the biggest things this year?
It's still early. We haven't seen everything come out.
Yeah, because when does the session end?
It's going to end mid-March.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So February is really the big month for it, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's bills out there that we're looking at. Just keeping an eye on things. We know that the Turkey NWTF, they're hoping that some habitat management stuff with prescribed fire will move, and so we'd like to support that.
Yeah, that's great.
Then the other thing that's happened the last few years.
Now, where did they get that from? Because I know, I work in Missouri quite a bit. They do a lot of prescribed fires and stuff out that way. Is that more of a Western thing, kind of coming this way towards us? Do you know?
I'm not the expert on it.
Okay.
What I think they're trying to work on, it's related somehow to the federal farm bill.
Okay.
And it's really a lot about some type of I think it's a liability issue for landowners.
Sure.
They want to make sure that if people are doing habitat work on private land, that they're covered.
That makes sense.
I don't want to talk too much about it. I'm not an expert,
not trying to get out of pocket with it.
But no, NWTF mentioned that they're working on stuff like that.
Okay.
The last few years, there's been I forget who introduces it, but there's normally they're trying to increase stream access, and so we'd obviously be in support of something like that. So, generally just trying to keep an eye on things and look for things that we can support, and if there's some things that maybe challenge the North American model of wildlife conservation, that we activate the members and our other groups and speak out against it.
So since we talked last, how has membership grown here in West Virginia?
I'm not the member. I'm kind of more the policy nerd guy. I don't know too much about the membership, but BHA is growing.
Yeah.
Some folks might know. Ryan Callahan just took over as the national CEO and chairman.
I
so
just seen a video of him talking the other day.
It's kind of exciting.
He's in Washington.
Yeah,
The voice is there
with his Stormy Cromer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Few people can pull that off, but he can.
No, I love it. I think it was
I cannot pull Stormy Cromer off.
I probably couldn't either.
No. Yeah. That's awesome.
But that's great. I mean, here at the Pint Night, we see that there are more people here tonight. And, one of the things that we've done at the West Virginia Hunting and Fishing Show is we let people know about this event. You guys are telling them as they come by the booth. But this is the time not only at the show, but they can come here and enjoy an evening after the show and sign up and hang out with fellow people that love the outdoors and are in it for the same purpose.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's nice to see the camo hats. You can kind of pick people out of the crowd.
Yeah, you sure can. I mean, you're in a different setting. You're in a city, and you're trying to reach the people that normally may not hunt. And they're like, I've been thinking about hunting, but just really haven't had an avenue into it. So I think it's a great thing you guys are doing.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep. So we're going to take a break real quick, hear a word from our sponsor, and we'll be back with you, Matt.
Thanks.
This episode of On the Limb Podcast with Nature's Voice Game Calls is brought to you by Webb Plumbing Incorporated, located at 6202 McCorkle Avenue, St. Albans, West Virginia. Webb Plumbing Incorporated has had master plumbers and HVAC specialists established and serving the Knoll Valley since 1994. 30 years of commercial and residential service that you can trust. Contact Webb Plumbing today at 304-768-4324 for a free estimate or quote today. You can also visit them on the web at webbplumbing.net. Contact Webb Plumbing Incorporated today at 304-768-4324.
All right, guys, so we're back here at FIFE Street Brewing Company in Charleston, West Virginia. We're here at the Pint Night with Backcountry Hunters and Anglers. We've got Matt Kearns here. He's one of the board members with BHA. So, Matt, anything else that you would like our listeners to know before you go? Where can people sign up?
Yeah, backcountryhunters.org. We are, the state chapter of the national organization. So the website will direct you our way. In addition to the policy work, keep an eye on our socials, Instagram, Facebook, that kind of stuff. In March, we usually do what we call the trash and trout.
Oh, yes.
And we'll do a little bit of trout fishing, but we'll also clean up the stream while we're out there.
Okay.
We've had some pretty good success bouncing across the state, different watersheds.
Yeah.
So again, I focus mostly on policy, but BHA is bigger than that. We are really great with the boots on the ground conservation work too.
For sure.
Now with the boots on the ground type thing, I know a couple other organizations do the whole cleanups and stuff. How do you guys go about getting the trash removed? Like a lot of people pull these tires out. Do you know anything on that? Like how you get the tires and stuff removed?
Yeah, so the trash and trout's focus on smaller streams, usually up in the national forest and stuff. So there's not a ton of tires that I've seen. Fishermen maybe aren't always the best about picking up you got a rat's nest and you accidentally left it on the bank, or the tub of night crawlers. So we try and clean up after ourselves, and then you get a couple beer cans and things along the way.
In the past, we have worked with Trouts Unlimited, and we also do the West Virginia REAP program. So the REAP program will bring a dumpster in, and they will set it wherever your site is. That way you can put all the trash there. They can put tires in there. And then they also provide trash bags and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, most of the trash bags the last few years have been the green REAP ones. We've not gotten a dumpster, but we'll pile it all in one spot and they'll come by and get it.
Oh, yeah. No,
it's great.
Thanks to the West Virginia REAP program and the REAP program on a national level for helping out with that, because, I mean, that's vital. And
you can see a difference with it.
You can.
Like some of these places I've went to in the past, especially boat launches were just trash.
I'll tell you the one that's been the biggest.
I know which one you're
that we've been a part of a lot, and it's Woodrum's Lake.
Yep.
So Trouts Unlimited has made a big
10 times better than it has
impact there. So that may be one you guys can focus in on.
Yeah, we were on Back Fork Elk last year.
Okay.
I don't know what we picked for this year, but March is usually trash and trout. And then later.
So you guys pick a different one every year.
Yeah, we bounce around. We've done Glady. I forget which one we did in the New River Gorge, but we bounce around. We've done it for 3, 4, 5 years now.
Nice.
And then in the summer we'll usually do some habitat work, chopping out autumn olive. We've got some decent relationships with DNR, Stonewall, Burnsville. I've chopped a fair bit of autumn olive. I love it.
Yeah. Them things need to go.
You just go to town, man. You just vent your frustrations on the autumn olive.
Yeah, that's for sure. All right, Matt Kearns, we sure appreciate you coming on and telling us and giving us some updates on how BHA is doing.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's always a good time with you, sir.
We'll see you next year.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Make sure you guys go check their booth out, too.
Yeah, for
this
sure.
weekend, for sure. I mean, check out everybody's booth while you're there, but definitely go talk to them guys.
Yeah.
Get yourself signed up. It's a great organization. They, like he said, they do great things. I mean, it's awesome.
They do. All right, guys, be sure to check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcast. We're podcasting live now on Instagram on the Nature's Voice Game Calls page.
We got a little bit on TikTok, too.
We got some on TikTok. We are also on the Facebook On the Limb podcast page and on the Facebook Nature's Voice Game Calls page.
Yep.
Also, YouTube.
Yep.
So we're live podcasting simultaneously right now on 4 different networks.
Awesome.
But we are on about 28 different networks when this goes live.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a break real quick, and we'll be back with Bill with Eddie Line Anglers.
Yep.
Episode of On the Limb with Nature's Voice Game Calls is brought to you by Will Jewelry and Loan. When you need cash and you need it fast, check out Will Jewelry and Loan. Come on in with your jewelry, firearms, electronics, tools, lawn equipment, dirt bikes, side-by-sides, and even four-wheelers. They will beat any competitor's loan amount, and that's a fact. Will Jewelry and Loan guarantees faster and more cash for your loan than any other company in the area. They have your cash you need fast. Check them out today on their Facebook page or give them a call at 304-768-5101. Stop in and talk with them at 5523 McCorkle Avenue Southwest, South Charleston, West Virginia. Will Jewelry and Loan, 304-768-5101.
Folks, welcome to another episode of On the Limb Podcast with Nature's Voice Game Calls, where deer camp becomes a reality for every listener. Join us as we talk God, family, country, and everything outdoors. Kick back, relax, and have a listen. Now, here's your host and co-host, Mike and Dan.
Oh, Mike and Dan. Look at him. He's pointing at me like, that's you. That's you.
That's
All
you.
right, guys.
That's me. That's my name.
So, guys, we're coming to you
quiet,
live
Dave.
from FIFE Street Brewing Company, 180 Summer Street, Charleston, West Virginia. And we're just getting out of the West Virginia Hunting and Fishing Show, 38th annual West Virginia show. So today was a good day. We talked about the snow coming in this weekend. But we've been trying to get Bill on for a while.
Yeah, we hadn't talked to him since last year.
Yeah.
Or at least last year.
No, we haven't talked to him at all about his new business.
Well, not his new business, but we
Yeah.
have talked to him.
Yeah, we've talked to him, but not about the new business.
Yeah.
So we wanted to get him on to talk about the new business. So we're going to talk to Bill here in just a second. Dan, tell us about the West Virginia Hunting and Fishing Show.
Yeah, so like you said, Mike, this is the 38th annual West Virginia Hunting and Fishing Show, brought to you by the
West Virginia
Trophy Bucks Association, Hunters, or
Trophy Hunters Association.
Trophy Hunters.
Words are hard.
Words are still hard. They've always been hard. You know that. But yeah, so and it is 100% volunteer based. So basically, the only thing these guys are making is minuscule amounts to put this show on. They don't make nothing to do this show for us.
It goes back into
Yeah,
it goes back into it.
Yeah, it goes back into it so they can continue to do this for 39 years and 40 years and beyond. So,
Man, I tell you what, I've been coming to this show ever since I was a kid.
oh God, yeah.
And I can't remember the actual date that it started. You do the numbers in your head. I can't.
38 years ago.
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know.
What's that date, man?
Quick math.
1987.
90.
1887.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've been
yeah,
coming here
87.
since. I've been coming to the show since I was 5.
Right, because I'm 40, so 85, 86, 87, that's 38.
There you go.
All right, there you go.
I'm glad you know how old you are.
So like I said, this show is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday's already over, so that doesn't count. Saturday, the show will go on from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Sunday, the 25th, it'll go from 10 to 5.
Yep.
So just come check us out. Don't worry about that snow. Just put it in four-wheel drive and bring it on.
Yeah, we live in West Virginia.
That's right.
You should be used to the snow.
That's right.
We're in booth 212. What booth are you in?
Booth 64.
Booth 64.
Yes, sir.
Also, guys, don't forget to check out troutroutes.com. Use promo code Nature26. You can get a 3-month membership for free. Trout Routes is one of our great ad partners here. You can find new waters, new places, new access points. They also have fly shops and such
Oh,
on their site. So
Sure do.
You just click on that. It'll tell you, hey, this place is a fly shop, and that's where you're fishing. So you're pretty close to a fly shop, whatever it is. So check them out.
Yep, and one thing that we have forgot to mention, we want to thank our Bass Pro Shops here in Charleston, West Virginia. They always help us out with these events, and we sure appreciate their participation.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, guys.
So without further ado,
go ahead.
Yeah, let's get Bill in here. Let's talk about your new business there. What do you got going on?
Yeah, man. Well, a couple of years ago, 2022, we opened up a new outfitter on the New River Gorge.
Okay.
I've been guiding fly fishing, spin fishing, whitewater trips since about 2011.
Okay.
And we kind of made the leap, opened up our new outfitter. And really the last couple of years it's taken off, so we're taking a lot of people down the river.
Awesome. That's great. And that's just fly fishing, or is it?
No, we do it all.
Okay.
Fly fishing's getting a lot more popular, but most of our clients are spin fishing.
Sure.
We're certainly not purists.
Okay.
We're gonna do whatever's the most effective way.
You got to appease to your clientele.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yep.
for sure. So, are you guys with doing the fly fishing? Are you tying the flies for these guys and getting them set up with their equipment and everything?
Wait, hold on a
All
second.
right,
That's a great question. But first, are you showing them how if they don't know how?
Oh, okay, yeah. That's a good question.
We cater to that a great deal. So,
Okay, good.
We'll start out, if you've never fly fished before, maybe, we'll have people show up. Well, I watched the river runs through it, and it looked fun. And I wanted to figure it out. We'll start out before we even get in the boat. Hey, here's how the mechanics of a cast work. This is how you rig everything up.
Yes.
Our goal is when you go home, you feel like, I could do that on my own now.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So we want to teach
Because you want people to do it after they go with you, right?
Yeah, for sure. Our goal is that you feel like a better angler when you go home.
Yes. That's
Yep.
awesome.
Yep.
So like Dan was talking about, do you all tie the flies with them or for them?
Yeah, we do. And in fact, that's what we've been doing at the shows. We're filling our fly boxes up for the
I stopped by there today and I seen you flying. Tying the flies.
I might have got a nymph.
You might have got one. Well, you got a little streamer. Murdoch's minnow, I believe.
Yeah, that's right. That's
but
what I got.
once April hits, fly tying season's kind of over. We're guiding a lot, so we try to get everything ready over the winter, and then. But we provide everything. So flies, rods, reels, lunch, refreshments.
Man, that's awesome. So you do the full gamut of everything.
Yeah, basically, we look at the water levels, we look at all the conditions, and we give you a pin a couple days before the trip based on what's fishing the best, and you show up, meet us, we take care of the rest.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so I got a two-part question kind of here. So are you you're doing like a full days or half days or
we do
all of it?
Yeah, we do both. Our half-day trips, 4 to 5 hours on the water. Full-day trip means full day. We guarantee at least 8 hours.
Okay.
But, if the fishing's good, I don't have anywhere to be. We're going to stay out there.
Yeah, when the fishing's good, you stay out.
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
sure. And then also, do you supply equipment, or do a lot of people bring their own, or do you have to supply sometimes as well?
A lot of people do bring their own stuff, but we're supplying it, and we'll give you recommendations.
Sure.
It's tailored to the conditions, right? So when we're fly fishing, we're throwing mostly 7 and 8 weight rods. Spin fishing, you're looking at 6 to 7 foot medium kind of stuff.
Are you using like Joe flies or spinner baits and stuff like that?
We will, yeah. Again, that just kind of depends on what the fish are doing. We do a lot of finesse stuff, a lot of jigs.
Okay.
Once you get into that post-spawn, into the summer, we're fishing more moving baits.
Sure.
On the fly fishing side of things, once we get into the summer, we have great damselfly populations on the news.
Yes, we do.
So once that's going on, it's hard to beat a topwater on the fly rod.
For sure.
Yeah.
Now, with like you said, with the fly fishing, are you, or not even just fly fishing, once it gets summertime, I know the water kind of drains. Do you do a lot of pocket water fishing with these guys, or does it stay pretty, where you're at, does it stay pretty stable with the water levels?
They fluctuate a lot. I've got trips out to 15,000, 16,000 CFS. And if it's high like that, you're you're really forced to go into that calm kind of water on the banks.
Sure.
In a way, it concentrates them. You know, they can only be in certain
That's,
places.
Like I fish Cherry River a lot.
Okay,
In the summertime, like August. That's one of my favorite times is Cherry River is August.
Yep.
And I love the whole pocket water fishing. It's just you find the deeper holes that are still holding the water, and that's like you said, they consolidate to those deep holes.
Yeah. For us, you know, New River low water is, you know, 1,500 CFS to 2,500 CFS, something like that. When that's going on, those fish are going to be in moving water, and you're really sitting in rapids, kind of hopping down from spot to spot.
Right.
And you might pull the raft up, park on a rock, catch a few fish, you know, move 20, 30 yards downstream, get back to catching them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. All right. So, what typically how do you guys? You fare pretty well on a day's fish.
Yeah. You know, I'll never guarantee anybody numbers, but
it's called fishing, not catching.
Yeah, certainly. But, you know, when it's on 100 fish a day in the New River, it's not out of the question.
I got a question here.
Yeah.
So can you use onX maps to mark your locations on the river?
I do, and I'm willing to sell pins only to you.
Oh,
No,
that
I'm just
is
kidding.
nice.
$1,000 a spot.
Double price. Double price for
Double
mine.
price.
No spot burning.
No spot burning. I hear you.
That's right.
All right.
All right, man. So tell us where people can find you.
Okay, so you can go to eddylineanglers.com. You can also just shoot us an email at eddylineanglers@gmail.com. Or you can reach us by phone at 304-578-9385.
And what booth are you at this weekend?
Booth 64.
Booth 64 at the West Virginia Hunting and Fishing Show, guys.
Yes, sir.
There's a ton of snow coming, but come out with it. We want everybody to be there. You ain't got nothing else to do.
Yeah. I mean, hey, bring your side-by-side out.
Yeah,
They'll
there
run
you
through
go.
the snow. They're legal in
It
West
will
Virginia.
not be snowing inside the convention center.
That's right, it
And
won't.
it's warm.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, it's warm at all times in there.
Yeah. All right, Bill. Well, thank you for coming on tonight. We appreciate your time.
All right, thank you guys.
All right, man.
All right,
Have a
we'll
good
see
one.
you.
Appreciate it.
All right, guys. So we'll be right back after we have a word from our sponsors and a little music here during our break. We're going to have Jeremy Critchfield, the Hunt Chef, coming in next.
Are you looking for that European or craft beer culture? Breathe Wine and Culture Company, where your wine and craft beer culture thrives. Located in downtown Huntington, West Virginia, the Breathe Wine and Culture Company offers over 150 types of craft beer, extensive wine choices, thoughtful gifts, and even grab-and-go food options as well as specialized catering. Shop local, shop small for a unique experience. You can check them out on their Facebook page or give them a call today at 304-823-4577. Breathe Wine and Culture Company, 304-823-4577.
Chef Nation.
Turn any cooking experience into an extremely wild one with Hunt Chef's delicious dozen seasonings, jerky, snack sticks, and brine kits. All 12 seasonings are packed full of wild flavor, perfect on pork, beef, chicken, lamb, vegetables, soups, venison, elk, or any wild game. Order today at huntchef.com or call the Hunt Chef headquarters at 724-780-3377. Order today at huntchef.com or call 724-780-3377. And remember, eat what you kill.
Folks, welcome to another episode of On the Limb Podcast with Nature's Voice Game Calls, where deer camp becomes a reality for every listener. Join us as we talk God, family, country, and everything outdoors. Kick back, relax, and have a listen. Now, here's your host and co-host, Mike and Dan.
Welcome back, folks. We are having a time here at FIFE Street Brewing Company.
Oh, absolutely.
180 Summer Street, Charleston, West Virginia. I mean, this place don't only serve great beer, they have amazing food.
Oh, their sandwiches are top notch. I'm telling you.
And I'm gonna tell you, it's grilled
I had
cheese.
one I can't speak. I can't pronounce.
I had the grilled. I had the grilled cheese and made the eyes roll in the back of my head.
That's right. It'll do it.
Caleb said, I ain't had a grilled cheese that good since I was a kid.
It's good.
No, but we are here with
I'll tell you what, though. The only thing they could do to make it better,
Put some Hunt Chef seasoning on that joker.
put that wild flavor on there.
wild flavor. We're gonna be talking about that here in a little bit.
That's
But
right.
first, let's talk about the West Virginia Hunting and Fishing Show.
Yes, sir. This is the 38th year of the West Virginia Hunting and Fishing Show. It's brought to you by the West Virginia Trophies Hunters Association. It's 100% volunteer-based. The 2026 show schedule was Friday from noon to 9. It'll be tomorrow, Saturday, the 24th, from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Sunday, January 25th, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So, guys, come check us out. Don't worry about that snow they're talking about. Just bring your side-by-sides, whatever you got to do to get here. Come and
Grab
get that
your balls
wild
and
flavor.
get in the truck.
We're not going to promote it, but
Grab
we
your balls and
suggest
get in the
it.
truck.
Well, you can, I mean, as long as your
Grab your balls
side-by-side's
and get in the
legal,
truck.
you can ride that thing on the...
Grab your balls and get in the truck.
Oh, this is PG.
Oh, Lord. There's old chef coming in hot.
Or grab your wife's
Anyways.
balls and get in the truck.
So,
Also, don't forget to check out troutroutes.com. Use promo code Nature26. Get your 3-month subscription. Trout Routes is one of our great partners. You can find new waters, new places to fish, new access points, fly shops on the rivers close to you where you're at. Guys, check them out. It's a great app. They've put a lot of time and research into these apps
50,000 miles of streams
already,
mapped.
and they're not done.
No,
they're still doing it every day.
Oh yeah, they upgrade. I mean, it's an amazing system.
Yep.
So speaking of trout routes, this Pint night here at FIFE Street Brewing Company is brought to you by onX Maps and hosted by Backcountry Hunters and Anglers. So Backcountry Hunters and Anglers have these Pint nights to gain membership for their organization. Public lands, that's where it's at. They are all about taking care of the public lands so that we can enjoy those. All right, so without further ado, let's get the man in here. Chef, welcome to FIFE Street Brewing Company.
Hello, Hunt Chef Nation.
There
and
it
the one and only On a Limb podcast.
That's right.
Let's go. We got to talk some good stuff or what?
Yes, we are.
Absolutely.
How did your show go today, Chef?
You know what? There is one state in this union of ours that turns out for your old buddy Hunt Chef
Yes, sir.
like no other. And it is West by God, Virginia.
That's right.
Thank you guys so much. Holy mackerel. The repeat customers we've seen today and for year after year, there's no better feeling for this old black heart of mine, Michael, than to see moms, kids, dads, granddads, uncles, everybody. And when they come back, they're getting a battle axe cleaver. They're getting another jerky kit. They're rebuying the seasonings that they love, or they're grabbing some new stuff that they haven't had at the house before. And, man, just making everything wild delicious. Michael's jumping up and around here, Dan.
Yeah, we got you.
What do you think he's doing over there?
He's working there.
He's working it.
He's doing his thing.
He's working it. Like this lady right here, she spent $700 today on Hunt Chef seasonings. No, I'm kidding. It was a lot less than that, but she did really good.
Right.
You
guys have some new seasonings this year too. Like
well,
your
you know,
fish
the only new. Don't get my cart ahead of my horse.
All right,
Danny. As great as you did, God bless you, sucker.
Oh yeah. Hey,
we got to talk about that in a second.
I was slinging some battle axes.
You slung more axes than like most. What are those guys called? Blacksmiths do.
That's right.
No, but this young lady right over here, she loaded up for friends. Then she came back. She loaded up for family. Then she came back and she loaded up for her family and herself.
Awesome.
It was amazing. But yeah, battle axes today. I think we sent 9 or 10 home with folks.
Yeah.
I mean that you don't even understand. Like, for a guy like me. You know, kid growing up in Southwest PA, worked around the country, made a living with a knife in my hand for 32 years. But to have people appreciate and bring home the knife that I designed, the 6th generation of it, and has my name on it, and bring it in their house, bro, there is no prouder moment on planet Earth. I love it.
Yeah. I mean, I know I took over for you a little bit today while you did some cooking.
You sure did.
Did a seminar, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you did a seminar. And he come back right at the right time. I had a slew of people up there, just battle axe after battle axe.
They were stacked up.
He come back. He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm slinging the battle axes, Chef. This is Hunt Chef Nation going out with the battle axes right now."
Well, I went up to do my cooking seminar at 4 o'clock today, and then this one real skinny kid, West Virginia kid. Some people they take pity and watch the stuff. His name's Kenny Davis. I don't know if you ever come across him or not, but he helped me fry a couple things, but it was nothing compared to listen to the Nature's Voice game calls ring through that hall today.
That's right.
And slinging a wild flavor right across the counter. It was fantastic.
And it's always nice to help people learn how to cook.
Well, yeah.
Well, it's kind of how I spent my life, you know?
I might need to send my wife home with you to study for a week or two.
Oh!
Well, I just tell you,
Skyler,
that
we
would be,
love you.
That would be awesome. When she
spoke
comes
out of his
home,
own turn. Don't
she
blame
might
this
be a
on
little
us.
demanding and be like, "You're going to stand here and you're going to do this right now, and you're going to do this in 2 minutes." I don't know. You can't hold me responsible.
As long as we work on that cooking.
But we have been absolutely blessed by West Virginia. Our partnership and friendship with Nature's Voice Game Calls, and certainly the West Virginia Trophy Hunter Association with this show.
Yeah.
I mean, God bless them. I was worried they'd cancel, and then I heard those boys on the microphone today on the PA. They're like, "Hey, we ain't scared of no snow.
That's right.
We're rocking and rolling." I'm like, I love it. Let's go.
Let's go. We live in West Virginia. In the 38 years that this show's been going on, I don't think it has ever been canceled.
No.
We were at the show during COVID.
Yeah, as it should have been.
Well, no,
They didn't cancel.
I thought there was a year. Because
Nope.
this should have been the 39th year, right? Didn't they have something happen?
I don't think so.
We'll have to look into that. But I think,
Dan, don't piss on this parade.
I think we ran through COVID because COVID started before,
yeah,
like October.
Yeah, I think you're right.
November, December.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, we were there, and there were a lot of people that canceled, but we still had a great show.
Well, that's like 2016. It was one of our last big snowstorms.
Yeah.
The show was slow for everybody there.
Yep.
But people still turned out. People came out.
They did.
We still put it on.
Yep.
It was still there.
West Virginia stick together behind small businesses, and they know that they put a lot of time into this show.
Oh, absolutely.
America.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, so we had a little technical difficulty there. Sorry about the sound not coming through. Somehow it got muted on the laptop. I don't know how that happened.
It was not the sound guy.
It was not the sound guy, and it was not
the
John.
computer guy.
I'm definitely
It was
blaming
probably the loud guy.
gray
It was
sweatshirt.
probably this
It
guy
was-
over
it was
here
John.
that
I'm
that
blaming
cooks.
John.
I blew it out.
Let's
Anyways.
just blame Dan.
Yeah, we'll
just
blame.
blame
It
Dave.
was Dan's fault.
Oh, you know what?
It was
I
Dave.
believe it was Dave's fault.
Yeah, it was Dave's fault.
Yeah, Dave's
It's always
fault.
Dave's fault.
It's always
Let's go
Dave's
with
fault.
Dave.
Let's go with Dave.
So, Chef, what do you got coming down the pike? You got Harrisburg coming up. That's
So
a big,
next
big show for
weekend,
you guys.
Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. Our first time ever at the Early Bird Sports Show, and then
9
just
days.
a couple days after that, February 7th kicks off the Great American Outdoor Show in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and that is it's our. I don't know. It's like our
Kundala.
Super Bowl.
what's that movie? The 300.
This is Sparta.
It's our Sparta because it's like 5 of us against 250,000 people, and it's amazing.
And you win.
God bless every one of them.
So, I know we want to get you on and talk a little bit about something different this time than we usually talk
Yeah,
to you
so
about.
here we are, backcountry hunters and anglers.
Yep.
Let's talk about a little backcountry cooking.
From
Let's
field,
talk about it.
Straight from the field to a tent to the table of cooking that night when you harvest something.
Yeah, right there in the field in the backcountry. So give us some backcountry tips that they can cook wild flavor.
All right, Pilgrim, keep your powder dry.
That's a great tip. It's a great tip. Great tip.
And that's the thing. And there, like I'm a TikTok fanatic. I watch and consume so much. And one of my favorite things after you scroll past the this in the shop, that in the shop, and then this, World War scenario and that World War scenario, and then you get to these guys that are probably infamous on YouTube for this is how you light a fire, this is how you cook shit. Sorry, I shouldn't have said.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine. Yeah.
You use matches and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and how to
Matches and
keep
stuff.
how to keep those matches dry. Like, I my backpack that I hunt with, and I've hunted with since I was probably 18 or 19 years old.
Yeah.
It still has those matches that I guarantee I can light right now.
Yeah.
And the reason I do that, and then you think about it, my granddad. It wasn't like a YouTube tutorial or a TikTok video.
No, it was experience.
It was experience. And when we were cutting trees off of a fence line or something, and he wanted to start a fire, he found that deadfall. He stuck his fingers in that son of a gun and pulled out that powdery, dry stuff on the inside.
Yep.
And, he probably had a Zippo or something in his pocket, and we weren't doing matches.
Made in the USA.
Made in the U.S. and made in Pennsylvania, sucker.
That's right. Back then. Bradford, PA, to be exact.
How about it, Bradford? How about you? Michael gave me a fist bump there. I don't know if you caught that. But anyhow, cooking food as like not long after it hits the ground, hits the shore. You get to rip those feathers off, rip the hide off, rip the guts out of that fish. I mean, there's nothing replacing that in your human existence. And if you got a little pouch or a little shaker, Hunt Chef in your pack, that's great. If you got a little bit of sea salt, a little bit of pepper, that's A-OK too. But there's nothing that is going to bring you closer to the human consciousness on this planet than immediately harvesting a life and then replenishing your life with that life. So that's the preeminent situation and basis for me trademarking, creating, and owning the phrase "eat what you kill."
Well,
does that answer your question?
Absolutely. Well, so in the backcountry, when you kill and harvest an animal, and you want to cook it, the best thing, would you say, would be to pull some of that fat off there and use it to fry, to cook with what you're about to eat?
Well, I wouldn't tell you not to.
Sure.
It would just depend. I mean, if you're cooking over the fire, I'm gonna leave that fat on there and let it get crispy and delicious, and get some extra seasoning, salt on it, and just eat it and know you're a carnivore in the image of the God that made you. And just eat the whole bloody thing. But if you want to fry, then we're gonna go further, and we're gonna use the Hunt Chef, one of my new breader kits. We're gonna get some seasonings on it. But if you want to just be that harvesting carnivore, kill it, rip it out, make a fire, cook it, and eat it.
There's just something primal about it, right? Jeff, you were talking about, like, there's nothing that's going to replace that, and
right.
But it's in our DNA for centuries.
It absolutely is. There's nothing that will ever, and you think about the number of the human population that never experiences that.
Right.
They never take a life. They never take their hand with the whether it's a napped piece of flint or a sharpened blade, cut something out of that animal that they just took the life of, and then put it over fire, and then put it in their mouth and sustain themselves. Like, you think about the number of people that live and die in this world that never experienced that. And for those of us that do and understand where that comes from and how that takes you right back to the first day, and you could transport you back, and you can stand there and look Eve in the eye and be like, did you really need to bite that goddamn apple? Did you really?
Right.
Did you really?
So that'll bring me to a question for you, Chef, then. So what's one of your favorite wild game recipes that you would cook up to impress a non-hunter in the kitchen, in the aspect of food-wise?
Yeah, because we all know that venison is readily available now.
It's amazing.
So, I mean, if they're not hunting, they can still buy venison in the store.
Yep.
Yeah, farm-raised, but still. So, yeah.
And bison.
Yeah.
But and you know, there are so many online platforms that offer farm-raised wild game now.
Yeah.
So it's technically not wild, but in that category.
Yeah.
But so, I mean, it can be as simple as if you're a hunter, pull out that 1 pound packet of ground meat, put some salt and pepper on it, make them a little slider, melt some cheddar on it, and toast a bun, and ask them what they think about it. It can go from there. If you got the, you can go harvest a squirrel, put that sucker in a crock pot with some chicken broth, some Hunt Chef seasoning, and cook it till it's tender. Pull it off, strain the broth, add some cream, add a little bit of roux, and put it over some biscuits. They'll do backflips. Or you know, and there are so many more fishermen and fisher ladies than there are hunting. So whether you got trout, you got carp, you got bass, you got walleye. I mean, the fish thing, crappie. The fish thing is such a great gateway for people to like stick their toe in the water towards something that's wild harvest. So
yeah,
you know, and all those, or you can make up some ground, make some jerky, even if you just put some salt, pepper, and sugar on it. But just to break people's mindsets that wild is harmful or not tasty, or you can just strap them in a chair, peel their eyelids open, and make them watch the Hunt Chef YouTube channel for about 3 days, and now it'll come around.
Yeah. So we're talking about this backcountry stuff. So what can hunters do when they're in the backcountry to preserve that meat if they're not going to cook it right off the bat?
Yeah. So these antimicrobial bags that are coming around now, the game bags, everything I see about them I like a lot. But what is the two things that are detrimental to meat, right, are temperature being warm.
Yep.
And the other is no air. So if there's wind and you're above, I don't know, or sorry, not above, but below, 70 degrees, you get that meat up, you get it hung. And this is my last elk trip to New Mexico, I don't know, 20 couple years, 23.
23 years ago?
Wow. Shoot. I'm
wow.
Sorry. Yeah, no, I think it was 2023, maybe 2022. But, like, the ambient temperature was like 68 degrees. But we hung that sucker in a pinyon tree on like this straight-up cliffside. Got the hide off it, got it quartered out, and we had a nice breeze. But it's just like dry aging, whether you do beef like I do at my market. Yeah. But dry aging game is great. So you're already kind of starting that process, because if it's not breezy, you're gonna run into trouble. If it's hotter than 75 probably, and not in any shade, you're gonna run into some trouble there. And you're gonna want to bag it, you're gonna pack it out, and you're gonna ice it down. But past that, we let that stuff hang overnight, and it was some of the best meat you ever ended up eating. And if you're, most folks are in the whitetail or the muley woods, what you want to do, people ask me this all the time, hang that deer, that pronghorn, hide on for 10 days, 2 weeks, anything at 50 degrees or colder, and the meat's gonna dehydrate. It's gonna start to dry and break down. Sure. Because the moisture will transport through that skin. But if you take the hide off, you're gonna lose so much of that trim on the outside.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that answers your question, Michael.
Absolutely.
But
No, absolutely.
You get me excited about getting game in a tree or on a hook, and I can go anywhere.
That's right. So. Chef, not only do you have hundreds of awesome seasonings, the dozens, but you also have the market now. why don't you tell us a little bit about your new venture into the meat market and what you got going on there with the Hunt Chef Meat Wagon as well, too.
Well, thanks for that, Dan. But, Mountain Market Meats, I've been on the mountain, as I call it now, for...
On the mountain?
Yeah, about 24 years. But, I left and worked in Georgia. I left and worked in West Virginia. I was a West Virginia resident for 2 years.
Greenbrier
County at the Greenbrier Hotel. But, yeah, it's an awesome place. I mean, the market's been there. I think somebody told me the other day it was built in, like, 74 maybe, something like that, 1974.
Okay. Nice.
But we got a great deli in there, butcher shop. Timmy built a little gambling room in there.
They actually I talked to him the other day. They actually got places like you got 8 seatings.
Yeah.
Where you can sit down and actually eat.
8 seats.
Okay.
You can get your smokes, you get your snuff, you can play a little lottery.
I called him. I was like, what are you doing, Chef? He's like, oh, not just sitting there playing the lottery. He's like, nah, I'm actually just cooking dinner for customers here at the restaurant.
400,000 people.
Yeah.
But, we do a lot of takeout, catering. I mean, and the barbecue is nuts. I mean, it's...
Oh, I guarantee it.
Like you saw in the booth today, Dan, I mean, I have the beef tallow for sale.
Oh, yeah.
That's trimmed off all the briskets that I cut when we smoked for the barbecue. And
I'm going to be getting a jug of that.
The Hunt Chef Meat Wagon
provides
our food trailer. Doesn't have one sticker on it.
Yeah.
It just says Hunt Chef Inc. and the stickers are all crooked and kind of jacked up.
But it produces some good food.
Yeah, it's all about the food.
It's all about the food.
It's all about that finished product.
Hey.
But thanks for bringing it up.
So,
absolutely.
Chef, over the years, at the many places. Oh, wait, go ahead. You got to say something?
No, you're good.
So, over the years,
he's got things in his head.
At the many places that you have worked and served people food, how have you seen food bring people together?
So, the first thing I would say is that I judge every one of those experiences by how it brought our family together when I was a kid.
Yes.
Growing up with my grandparents. So that's my measuring stick first and foremost.
That's awesome.
But all the years in resort hotels, and these are very well-to-do families. That I was privileged to be able to serve and cook for. I mean, some of the most expensive food and world's greatest ingredients.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't like a corporate board, it was family. And more oftentimes it was family. And, it always gave us such great pleasure to be able to feed those people. They sat as a family, ate as a family. Ideally, everything was just Guns and Roses for them after that, right?
Yeah.
But after that, when I had my own place with Stonehouse and now with the Meat Wagon and the market and just the seasonings, I'm in such a better wheelhouse of how people could be like, we raised this chicken, we seasoned it with party fowl, and they sent us a picture of like 3 little kids with thumbs up. And there's a mom and dad, a grandma and grandpa there behind them. And, as much as we're trying to, grow a business, run a business, that's the stuff that keeps you going, bro.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
I mean, 100% that, people are finally taking their food back. Bobby Kennedy being the HHS secretary now, turning the food pyramid on its head. Like, I'm just standing in the background, jumping up and down, screaming, and, let's go, let's go.
You're talking about stuff that touches your core and what you do and why you do it. Today, we had a veteran come by our booth.
Oh, my gosh.
And I'm going to tell you what, this was the way I started my morning with tears in my eyes running down my face.
Oh, boy.
This guy came through. He stood there. He wanted to talk. You could tell
he talked. Me and him,
you could tell he wanted to talk because he hadn't talked to anybody in a while.
Yeah.
And for me to charge this man $10 for a call was not worth my time.
Sure.
His stories that he told me were way worth more than the $10.
Absolutely.
And the way he said he had a call just like the one we was making him.
Yes.
and he lost it. He got his home got flooded out.
Yeah.
And he said, I used to use that call. Me and my wife would hunt turkeys together. And I'm assuming, possibly, I don't know for a fact, he never did mention, but I think his wife passed. And he was reminiscing on how he would call turkeys with her.
The man had tears in his eyes standing at our booth.
Yeah, he did. And it was...
And he was talking about how he was a veteran and he was on a fixed income because he asked the price of the call.
He said, I can't get that. He said, I don't get paid till next week.
I said,
for my income.
Don't you worry about that.
Yeah.
We're going to get him a call. He started to walk away. I told Dan, I said, don't you let him walk away.
Don't you let him walk away.
We're going to give him a call.
That's right.
And I'm not saying this to puff us up.
No.
Because we done something. I'm telling you a story because this is how we should act as a community.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, this is how you bring people together.
Yeah. We do it all the time.
The food, the outdoors,
stories.
It brings
camaraderie.
people together. Camaraderie. Dan knows about camaraderie. He's been in the military. I know about camaraderie. I've worked in public safety.
Did he say
Caleb over here, he knows about camaraderie. He's in the military right now. This man's getting ready to go overseas. So our prayers go out to this man.
Which sea are you going over?
The big one.
The big one.
They're all the same, brother.
Yeah.
They all mesh together somewhere.
Yeah, it's all a sandbox.
Yeah.
It's all a sandbox.
That's right.
We just got to make sure the mission gets done.
That's right.
But I mean,
I was just saying, I didn't know if he was going to
those are
Greenland.
why we do the things we do, Chef.
Yep.
And it solidifies it for us.
We see it all the time, and the veteran piece obviously always adds a bunch to it.
Yes.
But in addition to that, when somebody tastes something and they're like, man, that kind of reminds me how my grandma used to make green beans.
Oh, yeah.
But we had, we lost her in 78 and people are in wheelchairs or they got an eye patch on. I mean, it's, being an American means a lot of different stuff.
It sure does.
And it sure as shit, I'm sorry for cussing again. You're
good. You're good.
Doesn't mean you got to have your 30% of your paycheck given away to folks that may, in your humble opinion, may not deserve it.
Yeah.
But
I know where
you know where I'm going, Dan. You know where I'm going.
Yeah.
Or where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
But when you can tell that some folks have amazing memories that were centered, for me anyhow, were centered around food, centered around the outdoors, and they just don't have the wherewithal these days. I mean, and you can't, not sitting there trying to judge them on their life decisions, but, I mean, listen, I've handed so many seasonings, so many kits, so many sauces over the counter and said, look, just take it. Bring people together, enjoy it, and just get up tomorrow and swing harder,
Yeah, that's for sure.
Because that's all you can ask of anybody, at the end of the day is, even of yourself, if you feel like you kicked ass today, you look yourself in the mirror tomorrow morning like, I feel like I might have been able to give one more.
Yeah.
And then you try and do that. And then you give one more the next day. And so, for everything that we have done, I mean, I don't know. I think I gave away probably $600-700 worth of retail product today to different charities, and I will do it again tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll double it again tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Hey, listen, let me tell you, it's a spiritual law. As long as we are on this earth, you will sow, and you will reap, and you will harvest.
My man. Sow, reap, and harvest.
All right, so listen, guys. They're turning the lights on here at the FIFE Street Brewing Company, so we're going to have to shut her down. We shut her down every year.
Son.
Chef, we sure appreciate you coming on.
God bless you, brother.
God bless you,
Keep doing
brother.
what you do.
Man, I tell you, we love being partnered with you.
Listen,
And
Hunt Chef Nation.
I'm going to tell you what. We were great friends before we partnered with you.
Yeah.
And it's not just because we're partnered that we love his products. His products is amazing. This guy right here can attest for it. So
I'll fess for it.
I'll
fess for it all day long.
He'll fast forward all day long.
My man.
All right, guys.
Keep your head up. Shoot first, ask questions later.
Oh, dang. All right. We'd like to thank you from FIFE Street Brewing Company here. We sure appreciate them hosting it. BHA, Backcountry Hunters and Anglers, onX Maps,
Yep.
Bass Pro Shops, Charleston, West Virginia, the West Virginia Trophy Hunters Association.
Yep.
Them guys done an amazing job with this show this year.
As always.
Please come by and visit us. We're at booth 212. Chef, what booth you at?
Chef?
I'm at 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 129.
That don't work.
God.
Maybe even
120 and
130.
up. Just look for all
I
Just
got
look
the
for the
whole
big sign
block,
that says,
fella.
Get the
I got the
wild
whole
flavor
block.
served here.
Get the 120 and just look for all the wild flavor.
Just look for all the wild flavor.
Hey, he's got a train yard full of it.
He
I'm
does.
telling you.
He
A
sure
train
does.
yard.
Yep. All right. We
hey,
sure
guys.
appreciate your time, buddy.
Yep.
Hey.
Don't forget to check out naturesvoicegamecalls.com and use promo code podcast15 at checkout for 15% off your entire order. And don't forget to check out AquaCase. That's one of our newer partners here. Use promo code podcast15 at checkout. Get 15% off your entire order. They are your waterproof bag and case experts.
That's right. But listen, if you go to Nature's Voice Game Calls right now, you get 20% off.
That's right.
That's right.
20.
Don't worry about the 15%. Go 5% bigger.
And I'm going to tell you what, Chef has talked about it. We got to get a code, Chef. When we're going to do this?
I've been waiting on you.
Oh, don't tell me that.
I've been waiting on
Unless
you.
you're backing up.
Yeah, so let's do podcast 15. We'll set it up.
No, we got to do
You got to do a little more?
NVPD
Oh, no.
15, something like that.
No.
Yeah, Nature's Voice Pod, NV Pod,
NV Pod?
NV Pod.
Well, it's the
NV
On the Limb podcast brought to you by
GC.
Nature's Voice.
Well, I don't.
We'll
We got to figure it out.
We'll get it figured out.
And
for
we'll
Hunt
let
Chef
everybody
Nation.
know.
He said, I don't
It's
care.
coming. It's
All right.
coming soon.
Yeah, we'll bring a code out to you
we got to
soon.
brand it. It can't just be podcast.
Yeah, we'll do that.
We got to brand it,
We'll
sucker.
brand it, son. All right, guys.
There's a big push on social media. Everybody out there right now, if you guys are killing, if you're cooking, if you're trying to lift your brothers and your sisters out of wherever they may be, they need a leg up. You got to work on your personal brand, and there's no two ways about it. That is just it's life, it's fact in this 2026 world of ours.
That's right.
I have one thing to say after you guys you're done. So let me know. Like,
We're done.
We're done.
Shout
Say
out-
it.
done?
Say
shout out
it.
to Hunt Chef Nation.
Say what you need.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have anything left to say?
Well, no. I got to say one more thing. If you're listening right now,
something.
if you're watching right now, be
love
sure
you.
you go to Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, or YouTube.
That's right.
We are live right now, and we are on 28 different networks and outlets. So be sure you go there if you can't. Anywhere you get your podcast, you can get us
Hey,
there.
you can even get it in Spanish now.
You can.
Straight
I
out
didn't
across
understand
lanes,
it.
What you
by
got-
God, Virginia.
What you got to say?
Hunt Chef Nation!
Eat what you kill.
That's my man right there.
Yep.
Love you people.
All right, guys.
Throw that wild flavor on it.
Yeah. Special thanks
do
to
that
FIFE
too.
Street Brewing Company and Backcountry Hunters and Anglers. We had a great evening. Guys, go to the BHA website there in West Virginia. Whatever state you're in, they have an organization within your state. Go there and become a member today. So we sure appreciate you. Y'all have a good night.
Here we go.
This episode of On the Limb with Nature's Voice Game Calls is brought to you by Trout Routes. Trout Routes is a premier fishing app that strives to empower trout anglers with information to help you go further and discover new waters, new places, and new faces. Check them out at troutroutes.com. Trout Routes is proud to be able to connect you to local resources and experts, such as fly shops, guides, local brands, and nonprofits. Be sure to check them out at troutroutes.com or the Apple App Store and Google Play Store to download the app today.